Good afternoon, and thanks everyone for coming. Today we welcome Tom, Joni, Megan, Riley, and Ainsley Crean to the University of Georgia family. The sense of excitement since the announcement was made 18 hours ago has been phenomenal, locally and nationally. Tom's record speaks for itself. He has consistently demonstrated the ability to lead highly successful elite programs on and off the court, and I have no doubt that under his leadership, the University of Georgia will experience new levels of success. We spoke with Tom Wednesday afternoon about this opportunity, and in his words, our position should be viewed as a gold mine destination. Tom's vision of the success we can experience as a program is inspiring. Tom's energy and passion about this opportunity to lead our young men is electric. And after President Moorhead and I met with Tom and Joni for over 6 hours yesterday at their home in Sarasota, it became crystal clear that Tom was the right person at the right time to lead our program. Ladies and gentlemen, the head basketball coach of the University of Georgia, Tom Crean.
Thank you. So many thank yous, but I've got to definitely start with President Moorhead because it was a tremendous visit yesterday. I learned a lot, and along the way I learned a little bit more about Georgia basketball, but I learned so much inside of our visit, and certainly knowing of Greg, but not speaking with him until this past Wednesday, I learned an awful lot in a short period of time. And the good news for me in all of these situations is I've always paid attention to Georgia. You can't be in this business of college sports, college basketball, and not have a really good view of what it's all about at this school. And I've competed against them. The one time I was in Athens was that would have been 1990. We walked out of here, thanks to Hugh Durham at Western Kentucky. When we got back on the plane, we walked out with a 54-point loss, I believe. Maybe 56, but who's counting at that point? Went home and pulled a couple all-nighters to help get our team and get our mindset right. But later on, had a chance to compete against Georgia as a head coach while I was at Indiana. We were #1 in the country, and we played them in the Barclays Center when they had Hope and the whole group, and we had a great run there. We ended up beating Georgetown for the championship. But there's so many parallels of what has happened in this program with what can happen in this program. And the bottom line, the foundation, okay, it all falls under the umbrella of tremendous excellence that's a part of this university. There's no doubt about it. And I don't even profess to have close to the knowledge that I hope to have on an hourly and daily and weekly and yearly basis of learning what it means to be here. But it is here. And I've paid attention from afar, and I've been an admirer from afar, especially when you look at what's happened with the different sports teams. Because when you're in a sports family like I am, you're paying a lot more attention than just to basketball. And that is exactly what it's been. So it is, without question, an honor to stand here. It's an honor to bring our family to this family. And with that, I would not be here. I would not be close to the person that I hope I'm trying to be every day if it wasn't for the absolute love of my life, Joni. And we're going on now. We'll be married 25 years in May. And exactly a year ago today, on March 16th, our world took a different turn because we were no longer coaching basketball as a head coach at the university level. And 1 year later, with everything that we have gone through as a family, and what she has done to be the absolute rock and center of everything that goes on with us, I cannot thank her enough. I can't appreciate it any more than I do. And it's an absolute honor to be her husband and to be joined with her as we raise our 3 children. Megan, who is 22, and if there's one bittersweet part of today, and there's only one, is that she's not with us today. She started her life and future in Los Angeles this past summer after graduating from Indiana. And as crazy as it is, we had just dropped her off at the airport in Tampa to fly back to LA, and an hour later, I spoke to Greg. And so But she's there in spirit. Hopefully somewhere watching. I'm sure she's busy. My son Riley is as good a friend as I could possibly have. He's 18. He has done such a great job of being a respected young man, a respected teammate, somebody that's there for his teammates, and he has certainly been there for his family. And he is a sports lover. He is a baseball pitcher at IMG Academy. He'll be 19 in a few weeks, but I'm so proud of him. And then our angel, Ainsley. Ainsley is 12, and she's found her passions in sports for lacrosse and volleyball, but our passion is raising our children. And I could stand up here for hours and hours and hours and not even do close to what it is. And I'm so privileged to be a part of that family, so privileged to be a part of Joni's family, with her mother and father, Jack and Jackie, with Jim and with John, and then certainly with my family back home. My mother, Marjorie, my sister, Michelle, and my brother-in-law, Shannon, Dean, and my father, Tom, is back there as well. We have guests, people that we actually started together as I was walking up. He was on my father-in-law's, he was not my father-in-law yet, I didn't even know him. I just knew he was the coach with a great scowl, Jack Harbaugh. But Doug Mallory, who coaches with the Falcons, and his wife, Lisa, we were all together at the very beginning, going back to, this would be 1990, back at Western Kentucky. So they joined us coming up from Atlanta. But inside of this year, that God's plan took a different path. And when you don't understand it at first and you're not willing to accept it, you do know this, that you can never let anything or anyone or any situation or any circumstance ever do anything to take your spirit, to create any doubt, to take any confidence, and to ever get you off the path of helping other people get better. And over this past year, I have been absolutely privileged beyond what I could have ever imagined with the friendships, the acquaintances that I've met, the places that I've gone, the people that welcomed me in, and certainly with what I had the opportunity to do at ESPN, I could not have been any more fortunate. And that's not coach speak, it's not hyperbole. It is people that have looked after us, helped us grow, and we thank them so much. And before I get into Georgia, I have got to thank the 18 years and the other 9 years and the 4 years before that of being a college coach, and the players that the way they have reached out to us.